Patience and working is how you win the game. Let me see. Welcome. Today is game day. Let's see what we got. What is today? Thursday, January 8th. The start of class. Tomorrow, we got class tomorrow. Saturday, no class. Sunday, no class. Get my items. Get this. I had to go to the bookstore today. I got me a calculator and I got me an access code. This bag here. Bro, college is, we gotta come out of money only if you are not studious in high school, if you don't apply for scholarships and all that. Scholarships paves the way for college. But if you're rich, then it's go for free anyway. But if you're rich, then going to college, getting a degree, you still be rich. Rich before and rich after. But it's always an amazing way to even get your plan started. College gives you more time to think about what you want to do as far as job goes, if you want to go out of the country or stay in the country, or if you want to work like a high-skilled job, pretty much. Degrees can help with that, but now, I would say with the advancements of AI, we don't really know how advanced they're going to be. Going up in 2026, 2027, all these years to come. But AI is probably not even going to be that big. It's probably not even going to take over, to be honest. They're going to take a lot of jobs. However, if the advancements of AI stops, and we're still going to be at square one. So we're just going to see how it unfolds as time goes by. Think about it. First day, completed all my assignments. I'm feeling very studious. You know, let me go ahead and journal this real quick. I'll put it up. I do need to start journaling. I'm going to start journaling. Day number 2 is the perfect day. can't miss a day. Since I'm gonna have to write anyway for class. Gonna buy me a couple more notebooks, but let's start out with this one. We're gonna journal about how this day went. We got day 2 of college. Let's see what I'm gonna write. So I gotta write my name. Gotta write the date. This is the first step to journaling. Write down your name and the date. So that way you will never forget when you wrote it. You get to remember what mindset you had back then. If you ever read the journaling, all the writings that you make. It is fun to do. I journal for a little bit, and I always go back and read it, and I always smile because time goes by too fast. So we got, what's today? We're in January right now, January 8th. 1/8/2026. Bingo. So let's say I'm in university. I'm gonna use up every single piece of space. I'm in university. The University of Central Arkansas. Central Arkansas. You about to get ready to go?
Well, I'm gonna see something real quick.
Central Arkansas. And can't disclose the place. I'm gonna write it down though. Yeah. I paid 440. Well, we want to say not paid. We're gonna put it in the present tense. Right now, I'm journaling, working on my journal right now, writing down all the things that happened today. I did my class today, but I paid down. I put in a $134 deposit for the payment plan. Doing a payment plan this time. Dollar. A month. Until, what's the last day? April, yeah. Until April 15th. Yo, Justin, welcome to the live stream, man. I had 2 classes today. Today was very simple. Really, it was just getting acquainted to what all we have to do moving forward. Going over the syllabus. You know, when you join college, every class has a syllabus. Never forget that. And now I'm journaling. I'm doing a little journaling just so I can see. Yo, Sigma, welcome to the live stream. Welcome. But yeah, journal. I love journaling. I really do. You got your permit? Bro, congrats. That's what I'm talking about. Everybody growing up on me, I feel like a happy dad. Man. Y'all are the future. Gotta keep up the good work, man. Congrats, though. Seriously. You got it. January 8th, 2026. You know, 2026 is the brand new year. Everybody has their New Year's resolutions going on because it's January. But guess what? Once January is over, that's when most people stop pursuing the resolution that they had. Some people have already lost their motivation for their goals now. I haven't stopped. I never stop. No matter how many breaks I take, I never stop wanting to pursue my goal. You have to be insane. You have to keep doing the same thing over and over again. However, it will have different results. That's how you got to do it. That's not insanity. That's just having a work ethic. But let me see. I cannot wait. 1 million. My goal is 1 million subscribers by December 2026. Now, it still seems impossible because I'm at 2,778 right now. But at the end of this live stream, I'll be at 2,780. And then we're going to hit 3,000. We're going to for sure hit 3,000 this month. Easy work. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. I'm gonna keep posting though. I'm not stopping. So let me see. I completed 2 assignments today. I completed 2 assignments. I had to write an email for my second class, and then my first class we took notes and we did a group assignment where we find a common ground. So I'm writing that. This is just journaling. I'm writing my thoughts down for the day and what all I done for the first year of college. And snap. But everything that you're giving, you're gonna have to give back in one way, shape, or form. But that's not everything. Because I would say some things in life you don't give back. You won't have to. I completed 2 assignments today. Let me write small so I have enough room for everything I want to write. For the first class, I had to take notes. I had to write on a note card. Wow. I write on a note card. And we had to write on the note card front and back. And we had to do a group assignment, finding the middle ground. If you're like I'm subscribed, and we had to find a middle ground, common ground. Four groups. I was in 2 groups. And you know, the thing about journaling is you can spell it however you want to, whatever makes you remember better. You don't have to use correct punctuation, even though I do most of the time. Sometimes I put my commas in the wrong places, but, well, now I know I put my periods in the right places now. It's been a long time. But back to where I left off, I was in 2 groups. There we go. One group of 3. Well, one group of 4. I didn't order. One group of 4. And one group. One group of 3. There we go. We're starting it out. I'm probably going to get back into storytelling again, though, and just writing for fun, because writing is amazing for the brain. It helps memory, brain activity, but this is going to help my memory anyway, because the assignments I have to do, the deadlines I have to meet, it's going to get me back into the school mindset. It won't take me long to get acclimated, though. Let me write that word down. Acclimated. That is an amazing word to use. You can use that. Anyway, acclimated. And it always helps to have a massive vocabulary, I'm going to be honest, with any language, because vocabulary is the base. I would say vocabulary helps you after you learn the language. And then once you've learned the language a little bit, vocabulary brings that extra, that extra authenticity that comes with learning the language. Group of 3, and then my last class. And my last class, I had to write a paragraph. Via email. I used to be so confused at the word via. I didn't know what that meant, but it just means with. Paragraph with email, during email, for an email. You mean for? It's almost time. It's almost time to eat. I'm gonna go eat dinner today, and dinner is always a way to just kick back and relax and just take a break from all the work that you have to do, because college can bring a lot of stress. Most definitely, if you can't figure out what's going on, or if you're running in last minute, or if you lollygag and do all the other things. But I'm gonna stay focused, get everything done. It's the first step. First one. And my paycheck was actually solid for my last week of working at work. It was $589 or $590 for that 1 week of working. I got paid $590 in 1 week. And I only had 37 hours of working. That's not too bad. $590 with 37. I still remember 37.13 hours of working. 1 week. And 1 week. Now, if we got paid on 2 weeks, on a 2 weeks, on a 2 week schedule, at my old job, well, at my job still, I'm still calling my job because that's the greatest job I ever had, and the only job I've ever had as far as getting paid on a payroll. It was awesome though. It was an awesome few months, 3 months, man. Over $7,000 in 3 months. Just solid. That's amazing. Matter of fact, my 4th month will be coming up in 4 days. I was still there. But I had to move on to bigger and better endeavors for a greater opportunity. Do what works. That's what I learned. Also.